IDH, IDC steps 4 to 5. Are you committed to improving the livelihoods of smallholder farmers in your supply chain, but facing challenges in designing realistic, cost-effective, and impactful income improvement strategies? Discover IDH's Income Driver Calculator, also known as the IDC, an interactive web-based tool that helps companies estimate income gaps for farmers in their supply chains and develop data-driven strategies to close them. This video focuses on steps 4 and 5 of the IDC user journey, showing how you can assess your mitigation strategies and identify potential pathways to close the income gap. You begin by exploring which income drivers had the greatest impact on income for each farmer segment. The tool helps you visualize this through a waterfall chart that shows the changes in household income resulting from improvements in each income driver. A bar chart then compares the sensitivity of the drivers with one another, highlighting which combinations can enable your strategies to move towards your income target. When carrying out such analyses, it can often be difficult to ensure that the expected changes in income remain feasible. To address this, the tool's sensitivity analysis feature provides graphs and heat maps to help identify whether your intended income changes are within feasible levels. These are represented through color-coded zones. And of course, we are aiming for the green zone. We recommend a phase strategy where you set intermediary targets to track progress more effectively. The IDC supports this with a simple modeling mechanism that allows you to set these intermediary targets and estimate the minimum change required in the selected income drivers to meet these milestones. For example, say your strategy for coffee farmers in Ethiopia focuses on volume, price, and income diversification, and you aim to close the income gap in phased improvements of 20%, 40%, and 70%. The IDC identifies the minimum improvement required in each driver for every phase. As the gap narrows, the tool highlights the need to include additional drivers in your strategy. So far, the tool has enabled you to understand the most impactful income drivers and the leverage you have in improving them. The final step in the IDC allows you to model scenarios, understand the most effective strategies, and test your hypotheses for income change. Here, you can create up to 3 scenarios and add descriptions to capture the key differences between their approaches. The scenario graphs compare the effectiveness of different strategies in closing the gap and enable you to hold more data-backed discussions with key stakeholders. The results are presented in dynamic visualizations, which can then be used in your presentations, help you achieve strategic alignment, and support reporting purposes. Once you have completed modeling your scenarios and gained insights into your strategic choices, you can mark the case as complete. You can enable access to the completed program cases and analyses for internal teams and external audiences directly on the company dashboard of the IDC. This can be especially powerful for internal teams, allowing them to understand how others are designing their strategies and fostering a space for internal knowledge sharing. By the end of the IDC user journey, you will have actionable, data-driven insights to design strategies tailored to your farmers. Strategies that are practical, cost-effective, and capable of delivering real impact. Explore IDH's Income Toolkit to access these and all other income-focused data tools today.